everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. Today I just kind of wanted to do a go-to look. It's kind of a bronzy, glowy look. This is the same color scheme and products that I've been using constantly for the last couple of weeks. I'm just really into this, and it's an easy, quick one for me because I average like 40 minutes a look. Before filming today, I started by brushing my teeth with my Brush Me. This is their spicy cinnamon flavor. Brush Me sent me this, and it is a beautiful organic toothpaste. I use this maybe 3 times a week, and it really does help to just make my smile a little bit brighter, a little whiter, and as you can see, I really like my teeth. To prep my face, I started with a moisturizer, and I've just been in love with Cetaphil on my lips. I've just prepped them with a Honolulu lip treatment. My sister suggested this product to me, and I just wear a lot of matte liquid lipsticks, and so I find sometimes those lipsticks can dry out my lips, they can flake off, they can just feel really gross. So prepping my lips with this really helps to lock in that moisture right at the beginning. To start off with makeup, I'm going to go in with Benefit's Porefessional Mattifying Primer. So I really don't like puns, but I really love this primer. And I just put this on my hand. I put maybe a little bigger than a pea. A lot of people press this into their skin. That's a great way of doing it. I just prefer to use a beauty blender. And what I do, I just press this right into my skin. And I focus on my problem areas. I have a lot of scarring here on my cheeks, so I especially be sure to press more into those areas. And then for the mattifying effect, I get my T-zone, I get my forehead, my nose, and on my chin. Next up is foundation. So I recently have been trying multiple different foundations, but I just keep going back to Too Faced because this foundation is just my lifesaver. It has full coverage, it is so beautiful, and just nothing compares to this foundation. My favorite thing to do is to mix 2 drops of Josie Maran's argan oil into my foundation, and today I'm going to do 3 just because my skin was so dry when I woke up this morning, so I'm just trying to make my skin come to life again. I know mixing oil can be really scary for some skin types, but when you have really dry skin like me, you need that extra moisture. And for the first layer, I just kind of sloppily put this all over. Because I look really tired, I'm going in with Bobbi Brown's Under Eye Intensive Skin Serum. I didn't get much sleep tonight, so this stuff is a lifesaver. If you have any wrinkles, any discoloration or bags, or just darkness especially, this just really brightens up my eyes. And then going in with the tip of my beauty blender, and I know the tip is broken off because when I was washing it last time, I was trying to get off all of that concealer up in the top, and I ripped it right off, okay, so don't judge me. And for the under eye area, I always go super gently. And now for my new Holy Grail product. I'm so excited. I finally got this. I've been hearing everyone talk about it. I've seen it all over. I finally got Tarte Shape Tape. This stuff is really amazing concealer, and I'm in their color Light Sand. I'm still figuring out how to apply this. I see most people just put it right on, but it kind of stretches my skin, and I don't love this giant wand. Today, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna just put it all on my hand. I put that much on my hand. We'll see. Just go in with Beauty Blender. Just nothing applies stuff better than a Beauty Blender. I have tried I've tried dozens of brushes, and seriously nothing has worked better for me than this. Just gonna put that all on my triangle. And I think this light sand color, it looks really light right now. It's probably lighter than my Bobbi Brown, but I think that this really blends well. between my contour and like everything else, it'll all blend together eventually. Okay, so I've been using this like for the past week and I thought it looked beautiful. I just love this. I thought going like one lighter shade was a great idea, and seeing my face on camera right now, I look like a ghost. Like this is too light for my skin, but let's go ahead and contour. Let's see if we can kind of fix this face up. In person and even like in the mirror, it looks great. Like it looks really great. My face looks snatched for the gods, but on camera, Lord help me, makeup gods. Let's see. And before going into contour, I like to set my foundation first. So I'm just going in with my foundation brush here, and I'm not really putting any extra product on. I'm just using the leftover powder that's already in the brush, and I'm just gonna really lightly put it all over my face, just to avoid, you know, drying out my skin. Oh, see, my face already looks better. So this is my favorite brush to contour with right now. For contour today, I'm gonna use Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Powder in medium deep. So I've been using this as a mirror for this whole tutorial. And I just love it because like when I'm holding it, like moving it around, all I smell is just this burst of chocolate. And I just go into circular motions really lightly, barely pressing. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just not liking this on camera. My face looks so good in this freaking mirror. I think I've posted like 2 pictures now on my Instagram having used this exact combination, and the photos are amazing. Like my contour is just had me shook. Maybe it's my lighting today. Okay, so I blended it out a little more. It's looking better. Let's see if we can just liven it up. Now to snatch my nose, I like to use this small little fluffy line brush. I don't know what to call it. This. All my brushes today are from Morphe brushes. That's probably like my favorite place to get brushes from. I'm using all the brushes from their vegan set. I'm gonna set my face with Laura Mercier setting powder. This stuff is amazing. It's completely translucent, so it just kind of matches your skin tone. Today I'm not gonna bake just because my skin's feeling dry, so I'm just gonna use a little bit on my powder brush, and I'm really hoping I can blend this out a little better. Okay, so I think it definitely looks a little more lively. I definitely think it's blended a little better. So now for my favorite blush, I'm going in with MAC's Peaches. It's just this beautiful kind of orangey coral color. And I like to use this tiny little circle brush, and I just go one little swirl, and that's all I need. And I like to do just like short upward movements right above my contour. To prime my eyes, I'm going in with Urban Decay's eyeshadow priming potion. Priming your eyeshadow is so necessary if you want a look to last. Sometimes I use my fingers, but more often than not I use a beauty blender just because I think it blends into like the outer corner and the inner corner. It just makes everything blend together a little better. For shadows today, I'm gonna go in with Morphe's 350M palette. So this is basically their 350 palette, but they're only mattes. And so to set my eyes, I'm gonna use this shadow right up at the top left, this lightest shadow. And now I'm just gonna set that primer. Today I want to create a really bronzy halo effect. So I think I'm gonna go in with some deep browns and reds. My favorite brown color for the crease is probably this one right here towards the top upper right corner. It just matches my contour really well, and so I love that. And then I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna go a touch of this red color right here, and another, just one little swirl on this really bright orange. My face is already looking so much more alive. I think I'm gonna finally fix this look. Now I'm just gonna deepen that outer corner and bring it onto the lid to create that really three-dimensional look. So I'm gonna go in with this middle color here. It's kind of like a burnt brick color. It has a lot of brown in it, but it's also just a little bit red. Now I'm going to go into the center of my eyelids with Lime Crime's Opal Highlight Palette. This is crazy, crazy beautiful. The packaging is just so, so perfect. When you see this, like, you think nothing more than a blinding highlight. So for the center of my lid, I think I'm going to mix the gold color, and this is peach. And now I'm just going to spray it with some setting spray. It really intensifies it and makes it just really stick. Now I'm just going to blend all those together. Now I'm just going to take the peach color and I'm going to place that underneath my eyebrows. This color just gives it a really natural color glow. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm going to go in with this kind of cone-shaped brush. I think this just works super perfectly for this type of highlighter. This ensures once you like tap off the excess that it's just going to stay in place and not make your whole face look like a robot. Place this right here and go right above all the color already on the cheeks. And I just like to go above my eyebrows just to accent them, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the tip of my chin. I'm going to go in with Kat Von D's setting spray. This is their Lock It Makeup Setting Mist. This is less expensive than the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I think it's been working just as well. And also, the smell of this is so heavenly. So I was born and raised in Idaho, and this just reminds me of the foothills. It smells like lavender and sagebrush. So I'm gonna mix all three, but a little more of the peach color. Pop that right into the inner corner. And now I look like a glowy, bronzy monster. Really recently, I have ran out of all of my like waterline highlighting pencils. So instead of buying something, I thought I would try something old and try it in a new way and see how that works out. So this is Anastasia Beverly Hills waterproof cream color. This is like their eyeliner gel in a pot, and I used to use this as eyeliner all the time. It's just really hard to be precise with, and because I'm lazy and don't like spending a lot of time, I don't use this as often anymore as like winged eyeliner. But what I've been doing with this is I've been putting it in my waterline. This maybe isn't the perfect product, but I don't really care if my waterline gets a little messy and kind of fades throughout the day. That's not my biggest concern, but just know that while this works really well for short periods of time, if you're looking for that all-day coverage, this maybe isn't the best. I'm just kind of curious about all of your thoughts. I don't ask you all a lot of questions, but I was just curious, what do you use to line your waterlines? What's your favorite eyeliner? Just because my favorite's probably Marc Jacobs to put into my waterline. I feel like it lasts longer than anything I've tried, but it's so expensive and I don't like buying it, so I haven't. I've been really loving this liner. It's very matte, so it's kind of natural. And when you're trying to go for a really glowy look, this doesn't take away from it. and this does have a felt point tip, which is everything I love. I'm used to the felt point tip. I usually use Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, but this is definitely comparable to that. I would say that Stila is a little more dark in color and definitely more sheer, whereas this is completely matte. Like, it seriously, it does look like you're drawing tattooed eyeliner. So I'm a little bit of a mess today and I forgot to put eyeshadow underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe 35OM, and I'm just gonna use that first brown color that we went into, and I'm gonna take 2 touches of the red before I'm putting on mascara. I always make sure to curl my eyelashes. So just be careful, be patient. I'm gonna be using my favorite mascara. This is Better Than Sex by Too Faced. I really don't understand people who can do their eyebrows first and then do everything on top of it and not end up with highlighter and powder and just stuff ruining their brows. And I really like a really sharp, really perfect brow. So I just like to do it last just to make sure that it looks its best. To start off my brows, I like to use, this is an old Brow Wiz. It has like nothing in the pencil side anymore. This is like broken off, but I've just like shoved it and glued it back in. And what I use this to do is I just brush up my eyebrows, and this kind of takes off whatever powder, whatever product was on them. And once that's finished, I'm gonna go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. This is in the color Chocolate, and to really get that ombre effect in your brows, I would suggest boldly outlining the bottom of your brow, and then only do that for the inner corner. Kind of draw like a slant from like the inner corner of your brow up to the top. So I haven't filled out any of this upper corner. I've only filled out this bottom part. And then fill out the entire brow by the time you're past the arch. And to blend that all together, I use that little spoolie from the Brow Wiz, and I just kind of brush that up. And this blends that inner corner up to the top of your eyebrows, kind of creating that ombre effect. This whole tutorial is just cursed. I don't know why that broke, so I shoved it back in and we're gonna just continue. I'm clearly obsessed with Anastasia Beverly Hills brow product. I'm gonna go in with our brow gel. This is also in chocolate, just to keep everything one color. The gel just keeps your brows in place, keeps them in shape, so I really enjoy this. And now to finish this look before anything else goes wrong, I'm gonna go into my lips with Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow. This is such a beautiful color. This reminds me of Lime Crime's Shroom, which is just like a beautiful like nude brown. But this is a little more mauve. It has a little more like pinky, like rosy, dusty colors in it. I just want to make it one more notch into the extra realm. So I'm gonna top off my lips with Jouer's Lip Topper. This is in their color Tan Lines. Now to end my whole routine, I'm gonna just set my face one more time with Kat Von D's Lock-It Setting Spray. And that completes this whole look. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on other social media platforms. I'll see you all in the next video.